Hello colleagues, today we are looking at data entry in Excel. So we are looking at entering data from the research questionnaire like this one to Excel. So you need to enter this data in Excel. So the first thing that you have to do, you have to get your questionnaires. These are my questionnaires, all of these are my questionnaire. I have another bunch of questionnaires. So the first thing that you need to do is to code these questionnaires before you enter. So you need to put ID, a unique identification code for each question. So in my case, you can see that this one is coded 37. So this is 37. I have already coded these questions. This is 37. So you need to code each question. Okay, so after coding your questionnaires, you have to open Excel. So this is Excel which is open on my laptop. So now I'm going to use the first row to enter my variables or my questions in the in my questionnaire. So the first row can be used to enter questions or variables in your questionnaire. But the first one, the first cell, this one, you can put ID there. You can put ID. Okay. You can put ID there. Then my questionnaire start with age and goes to gender, grade, and school name. So in research, you have to code these answers, the answers that were given. So in this research, we were looking at adolescents, but the person who was entering this data did not divide the age in two categories. You remember we talked about categorical. So we want to make age categorical as well, so that in Excel, in our data, we can have different categories. So what I'm going to do for each question, I'm going to put, because we were looking at people that are aged from 14 to 19. So the first one, I'll say age 15 or 14 to 16. The second group will say is aged between 17 to 19. So I'll code this one. I have to code the answers. So I'll code this one as 1 and this one 2. Then we'll go to gender. I'll code this one as 1 and also code this one, code the female as 2. So then I'll go back to my research here, and I'll put age in the second cell, and in the third one I'll put gender. Okay. Then it goes on. In the second one, I'll put the following one. I'll put school or grade. So I'll just demonstrate what we can do with this data. So I'll put grade here, and from there we'll start now entering. So the first questionnaire, we have to code it as 1. So here ID, you put 1. Okay, ID, you put 1. Then you go to gender. And now this person was aged 17, and 17 is on 2. So we are going to put 2 in our age. We're going to put 2 in our age. Gender, this person is a male. So no, it's female. She marked a female. So we are going to put 2. Then grade, this woman, she's in grade 10. She's in grade 10. So now, since she is in grade 10, we are going to select, also this one was secondary school. So secondary school, we are going to put, we are going to categorize it into 2. We have 8 to 9, and we have 10 to 12. So this one will fall into the category 2. So we are going to put 2 here. Okay, then we are going to continue with the next question. So this one, now we are looking at a question. Okay, so the next question is saying sex education. So now what you do here, these are question on knowledge, okay, of knowledge on of sexual education and sexuality education. So what you have to do now, you have to say, here you can code this one as question 1. Okay, you can just put in the column there, you can put Q1, Q2, okay. I don't know why. So we have Q3, we have Q4, Q5, Q6, question 7, question 8, and question 9. So our questionnaire will end on question 9. Okay, question 9. Then now we have to look at the answers that she gave here. Here you have, do you have any sexual education, comprehension sexuality education? So the answers was yes and no. So we are going to code yes as 1 and no as 2. So anywhere where there is yes and no, yes would be 1 and no would be 2. So we have yes, which is 1 here, and we have in our case she marked no, and the second question she marked yes. So K1 she marked no, so we are going to put 2 here. She said no, we're going to put 2. Then second she said yes, so we are going to put 1. Then the third question she marked 1. So she marked the first one, so we're going to put 1. We're going to put 1. Okay. Second, she marked yes, 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 up to 7 years. So we're going to put 1. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and so the second one she marked 2 syphilis, and the last one she marked no 2. So 3 80 we are going to put 3. 8 we are going to put 3, and okay, sorry for that. 8 we are going to put 3, then 9 we are going to put no. So this is how we enter data in Excel. So we'll continue with the next question. So we'll go to the next question. Okay, so now we are going to give this one the identification code as 2. Then from there we'll continue marking. So ID we are going to put 2. Okay, here ID we are going to put 2. This is number 2. Then age, this person was also aged 17. So we're going to put 2 here. Okay, we're going to put 2 there. Then on the questions she said, okay, we have she was male here. Okay, because now we don't want missing data here. Okay, we'll just leave it just like that. This is the missing data, and we'll talk about what you do when you find missing data. So this one we'll leave it the way it is because it's a missing data, and it's fortunate that we have a missing data so that when we come to dealing with missing data, we can know what it is. So gender, we're going to put female. It's a female. We're going to put 2. Grade is missing, so we're going to leave it, and we're going to go to the next one where we say question. She said no. The second one she said yes. So we are going to put these one the way they are. So we are going to put she said yeah, no. Then we go to number 2. She said yes, that is 1. Number 3, she put sexual transmitted diseases, which is on 3. So we're going to put 3 here, and here we're going to put she said yes, we said no, then yes up to 7. So we're going to put no here. There she said yes, she said yes, she said yes, and here she said syphilis 2, and she said no. So this is now how we enter data. So colleagues, this is how we enter data, and we can continue with the rest of the questions in your research paper, but for now there's no need for me to continue entering. This is the demonstration of how you enter data. Okay, thank you very much. Now you find that as you go down, I just want to show you one thing again. As you go down, you find that this ID will stop appearing. So what you need to do now, you need to do this. So if you look at this column, if we continue entering this data, you have seen that the first column, the first row is going to disappear when we continue going down entering data. If we have maybe up to 100 respondents, so that one is going to disappear, and it will be hard for us sometimes to know which question this. So what you're going to do, you are going to highlight this one, the way I have highlighted it. You're going to go there and highlight this one, the way I have highlighted it. Then after there, you're going to go to the views. When you go to the view, you're going to go on freeze panels, okay? Then you go on freeze. When you go on freeze, you can come here, freeze the top row. So when you freeze the top row, that means this row is going to be freezed. It's not going to disappear. Even if you go down there, you find that row is not going to disappear. So I have not freezed. Okay, I have not freezed it, but let's try to freeze it. Okay.